Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sal speaking. Today I'm exploring a possible haunted house. First of all, we need to determine if the haunting is a valid case. You know, there are several different types of phenomena. They aren't all the same. There are different levels of phenomena and they're not all the same. Some people hear noises at night, others hear like people crying or whispering. So we must consider the fact that when we when we explore a haunted house for the first time, we're somewhat partial, meaning we think something's gonna happen, so we're kind of worried, we're kind of scared before being scared. You know, there are many ghost stories about people who hear people at night, especially at midnight. I don't know why midnight, but you know, so another important step is to investigate. There are some people who say that you will hear noises from far away, and I heard people saying that you can move from one place to another and you will still hear the noise somewhere. Some of the interesting noises that people say they hear all the time when it comes to haunted houses are like footsteps, are slamming, are like knocking. So some of the possible noises you will hear are slamming, rapping, scratching, banging. When I was 12, I went to a haunted house with a group of friends. We were like, I don't know, probably 10 people, 12 people. We were like a big group of people who went there, and that place was like a really old villa from the 18th centuries. People were saying that that place was a haunted house, so we wanted to find out. We were so curious, you know, and we thought that could have been a cool idea to go all together and explore that place. So we went, and we went during the day, of course, because at night everybody was, we were too young to go by ourselves at night. So we went there, but during the day, and I remember it was probably spring, round about spring. And so what happened is that we were exploring the house, and also there were people in the house, or maybe the owners, I don't know. So we went there, and there was an arch, and on top of this arch there was like a little window, and as we were like walking through the arch, you could see the window. So it wasn't like a balcony or something, it was a very small window, and the day was very nice. It was a very sunny day, and so everything was perfect. And so what happened, all of a sudden the window just like got slammed by somebody, but there was nobody there. We didn't see anybody. So I'm not saying that a ghost did that or something, but I'm saying that nobody was there, and also there was no wind, since it was a very sunny day. It was a very nice day. So that was kind of a creepy experience I had. People say to check doors, to check the electrical items in the house, but in this house, as far as I know, there's none of this stuff. This is like an empty house. This house has been neglected for many years, but if you go to a haunted house, or if you think your house is haunted, you should check all the electrical items. Some people say that ghosts are like shadows or something. So if you go to a haunted house, look around, check for shadows. People say that ghosts have the form of a human. Others say that they have seen lights, and many people say that they have felt a cold wind even in the middle of summer, which is kind of weird. Another thing, you need to be careful. Just when you go to these places, notice if you're being touched by something or someone. So listen to muffles and cries. Some people talk about being punched by some invisible man or something. Some people talk about being slapped in the face. And to be honest with you, I don't want any of these things to happen to me. But I just, I'm quite curious. I want to know more about this place, and so I'm going there to explore it. Some people say that cold spots are the places where ghosts are. And this morning I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me that he felt this cold wind in the middle of the summer when he went to a haunted house in Palermo. You need to pay attention to smells. So I heard this in ghost stories. People are all the time talking about different type of smells, because some people smell the smell of cigarettes because apparently the person who died there was smoking cigarettes. Other people smell other type of things such as roses and perfume, cologne, whatever, you know, people just smell different things. It's always important to find some rational reasons for what is happening. So to have a witness with you, to have somebody with you, will be ideal. First of all, I'm going there in the afternoon, so it's not late at night. And well, I understand and I agree that being alone, going there alone is not the best of things, but since most of my friends are busy, I decided to go by myself and just check this place out. So it can be somewhat important to record the things you do, especially if you go to a house for several days, because the investigation of a haunted house could take weeks, if not months, you know, because you don't go to that haunted house for the first time and then something happens. I mean, if something happens, I will be kind of, you know, I'm not saying happy, but I'm saying that I could say that really that place is haunted. But I don't know, we just need to go there and find out if this place is haunted or not. They use several different types of devices to detect if there is like something there, if there is a ghost, you know. Haunted houses are usually the site of a historical tragedy of some sort. Ask the locals about this house. You need to ask them if they know something about it and what they know about it. And if they know something, they can tell you what they know. And looks very, I don't know, like here there are some hobos who live inside this place. This one used to be a really old hospital, maybe a mental hospital, and the place, I don't know, there's something about this place, but I feel alright about this place. I don't feel like there's any bad thing, or unfortunately I can't get inside because I don't wanna, you know, I have respect for these, you know, homeless people who live here. There is something weird about this place. So even though today is a really beautiful day, this place feels a little bit weird, and there are not good feelings about this place. So I am about to leave this place. I am sure in this place many people have lost their lives, especially the patients, those who were insane, those who were, you know, obliged to live here, because this place certainly is not like a safe place because of the hobos living here, but also really there is not a good spirit. Let's put it in this way, there is not a good atmosphere. There is something really sad, something, I would say evil. Why not? I'm not planning to go back here unless you want me to, or it's not like a good atmosphere for sure. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you feel sad, you better call Sal.